Well, I'm back.
Hell no, man. What the
As
fuck?
you see, I've been doing a little bit of fucking money spending, pretty much. I bought me an actual mic now, so that's cool. Wow, look at me, improvements after the first video. Today, again, mind you, this is like my upload schedule basically at this point. It is 1 a.m., 1:18 a.m. to be exact. These I don't know if you'd call this late night or early morning. I lean more to late night, but it's just whenever I have time. So yeah, bought this little mic. It's pretty cool. Really, I just bought it for this little fuzzy thing. I mean, come on now, bro. Don't you just want to put this in your asshole? I know. Today we're gonna be talking about Evolve. It just came up in my mind randomly. Um, well, actually, not randomly. I mean, yes and no. I've been thinking about Evolve ever since it came out. Really, I loved that game. Loved it to death. I remember watching all the trailers. I remember playing as every single monster. I remember using every single class, and like they had different characters for each class. I'm pretty sure I played with every single one of them. I played all the game modes, all the maps. It was great. I loved Evolve. I'm a big fan, by the way, of those types of games where they just give you, how would you describe it? I don't know what type of subgenre you would call it. Almost like Monster Hunter type of things that you just play as a big bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, Evolve is one of them. There was another game. I forget what it was called. It was like Evolve, I believe, but with dinosaurs. So I believe one team was the dinosaurs and the other team was humans, and they were just, it was like team deathmatch, or they would have different types of modes and stuff. I think that shit's super cool. Like, I swear, like a game is escaping me right now, but I feel like there was a game where you'd play as like big insects or something. That fucking game, like games like that where you're just like a big enemy, whether it's a dinosaur or like an evolve or a big ass monster or whatever. I think those shits are super cool. Like if done really well, they're fun as fuck. And I feel like a bunch of those games, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like games like that, they for sure as shit are not as popular, but I feel like they almost don't even fucking come out anymore. What's a game that's similar to Evolve, um, Monster Hunter, Fossil Fighters? I know there's another game that's probably better to compare that most people would know, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Games that are like Evolve, I'm a big fan of those fucking things, bro. You could play as a big, yo. Look at this. Look at the fucking the thing for Evolve, bro. What is it? Look at this. The Gordon, by the way, great. I would play as a behemoth. Yo, look at the fucking behemoth in Evolve. Look at this fucking dog. Like what? Yo, first of all, whoever, let's break this down into different parts. Design. Design of Evolve is amazing. The world, yeah. Sorry, not sorry. The world is great. The graphics, this game came out in what? Fucking Evolve came out in 2014, dog. Evolve came out in 2014 and it was an amazing looking game. It was pretty as shit. Everything about it was great. So they cooked on that department. They cooked on the look of the game, all the creatures, just the fucking fauna, the wildlife that the monster would eat looked cool as shit. Like it was like these like giraffes with long necks, but then the necks at the face it would open up in like a flower. It'd be like four fucking things. It's insane. It's great. It's great. Like it looked pretty good. The graphics were amazing. The design of the characters, the hunters and the humans specifically, they looked all right. They like it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I personally think what really made it pop was two things. It was the worlds. The maps in that game were pretty fucking nice. And then of course there was the monsters. Every single monster in Evolve, by the way, fucking fucking chef kiss. Every single monster was beautiful. The behemoth, great. The Goliath, great. The Gordon or Gorgon, whatever, great. Wraith, I think Wraith looks fucking sick. Yo, Wraith. Look at this. Wraith has like it's like a tentacle. Yo, it looks amazing. This shit actually looks amazing. Wraith has yo, it's like a tentacle. First of all, Wraith floats and then it like teleports. I don't know if it's a he or she. Let's just say it's a he. He teleports like short distances. Uh he has these fucking back arm claws that'll fucking make you have a real bad day. And then he has these claws on his hands that are like 2 feet long. This shit's insane. And it looks great. Like imagine this. Don't you want to play as that thing and then you could go out and kill other fucking
Go
people?
stupid.
But I don't know what else you want. That sounds great, and the gameplay was great. There was not that many. I mean, I believe one of the biggest. Well, I don't think I believe. What am I talking about? It's kind of like the big reason that Evolve fell off is because, quote unquote, the gameplay, because it was just people were saying it was boring, and that you'd go around in a match and just go for like 30 minutes and you wouldn't see the monster because he'd be running away or whatever. I think it was that. And I don't fucking know what else. I don't know. Follow no content, I guess. Maybe they didn't have more. They did start off with 3 monsters in the game, I believe, and then the end of the game, like now that it's dead, has 4 monsters. So thank you so much, whatever fucking studio made this shit, because they only added 1 fucking monster, which is a kind of insane thing. The game was alive from 2014 to what? I don't know. Let's just say it was alive for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. So from 20, what am I talking about? From 2014 to 2017, 3 years. 1 monster in a game that's about killing monsters. What are you doing? What are you actually doing? Kind of wild. Uh, yeah, that's probably another reason why that shit fell the fuck off, is what I'm trying to say. I think they probably dropped more hunters. I was gonna say heroes, but this is not Overwatch. This is a little different than that. This is not Valorant. Um, which are cool. I mean, hunters are cool. Don't get me wrong. I remember that fucking yo. I was looking at some of this stuff from Evolve because I completely forgot about it. There's this one hunter that has like a little space dog or whatever. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There was another one that was a robot guy. I think his name was Bucket or something. He could take off his head and then it's like a UAV and that would find the hunter. The hunter, what am I talking about? It would find the monster. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then he can make sentries with his guns. Am I on crack cocaine? And then he can make like sentries, these turrets with his head, is what I meant to say. It's not a bad character and it played good. He had rockets on top of that, which was insane. Some of the hunters were cool, don't get me wrong, but definitely people want more fucking like monsters. Like imagine if that game on drop had 3 monsters and then every single year they drop like 3 more monsters. And then have more heroes. I think that shit would have been fucking. It may have been ahead of its time. I'm not gonna lie, honestly. I fucking love the game. Uh, the monsters were fucking cool. They just needed more of them. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Talk about the hunters a little bit. Uh, so here's the thing. In terms of balancing, I don't think it was the worst thing from what I remember. Mind you, I haven't played this game in fucking when was it alive? 2014, 2015. I haven't played this game in 10 years. Probably. Well, I did play it even after it died. So, I don't know. Let's say I last played in 2018, 17. Let's be generous, right? 17, 18 around there. Give or take. 2018. Uh, from what I remember, there was like 4 hunters. They were support, the typical shit. Support, assault, healing, and well, since this is a game about finding the monster and killing him, you had a tracker. So it was 4. All the classes worked great. You had assault, which would do a shitload of damage and was fun as hell to play. You'd have like an invincibility shield. You would have an automatic. Yo, I was looking at this video. Let me. This is insane because I forgot kind of how the game used to be. So I was looking at the different classes. There was a guy in assault that has an automatic, guess what? Rocket launcher. Brother, an automatic rocket launcher is kind of insane. But at the same time, he's hunting fucking demigorgons and shit. So I get it. It makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's characters like that even on the human side. And it's fun as fuck. I mean, for fuck's sake, you have an automatic rocket launcher and you're shooting this monster. The basic premise of Evolve is that the monster goes around the map and he eats different things. There's big enemies, there's smaller enemies. He gets more if he eats this, he gets less if he eats that, whatever the hell. And then you can evolve the whole point of the game. So you start off as a stage 1 monster. Cool, great. You're a bitch, basically. Sorry, you just are. You have to go around and fucking scramble to get some food. And the gameplay is nice. It's fluid. There's the movement's nice. I believe you have like a little jetpack so you could go around the map because it's a pretty big map. Like this is a big ass monster that's running around, so the map is kind of accommodated for him. But then in return, you're given a little jetpack to go around. So it's not a thing about movement either, and I believe that's for every single class, whether it's assault, medic, support, whatever. They all had access to these little jump pads so they could get around the map. Assault would obviously assault. He had super cool guns and super cool abilities, whatever. They had tracker, which was pretty fucking important to track the monster, you know. So it had like a dome that every single one of the characters would have, and then you had different ways to either make the monster not move and have a fucking dick in his ass basically with some harpoons or something, or you could like, I don't know, edge him to death,
I beg your
whatever the fuck you
pardon.
could do as a tracker. I don't remember, but sure, cool, important. Not that many people would necessarily be excited to play tracker. Depends if it's your cup of tea. It's cool, but I feel like more people gravitate towards assault. But if you fuck with tracker, go for it. You can be a tracker, which is still pretty important to the team. You had support, which would obviously support the team. You had a cool gun, whatever. Holy tits! Piece of my mic fell off. I got this shit from Timo. No, I didn't. I wouldn't dare open Timo. Anyways, you have support. Obviously, support do some cool shit. There's some cool characters like the bucket guy, the robot dude that can take off his head and use it as a UAV and a camera to find the fucking uh monster. Super cool character, and that's the support guy. They had people like him. They had, they had some nice characters, and you could still do your job of supporting the team. Fun times. Support is basically what you would play, by the way, if assault was taken. Just saying. Anyways, and then you had medic. Also very important, keeps the fucking team alive because if we don't have a medic, we're completely fucked. Because we're gonna die. We're not gonna get no heals, dog. And for people who like playing medic, go for it, you fucking mercy main. Go for it. It's cool. You had your medic there. So every single member of the team had a use. The main premise of the game is basically to stop the monster from reaching level 3. So it starts off level 1, has to eat a bunch of shit on the map or whatever. Either you, by the way, if it eats you, it gets fucking evolution points or whatever the hell. Um, and yeah, you'd start off with level 1, you'd eat a bunch of shit on the map, cool, get to level 2, and then finally you can get to level 3, which is the final stage. So everything is like maxed out. Every time you evolve, I believe you get certain amount of points, and then those points you already have a set amount of abilities. So you could put like, oh, lightning strike, 2 points, so now it's super strong, but then you didn't upgrade anything else, so you can play kind of how you wanted. Lightning strike is like further long distance, further long distance. Yeah, good job. Good fucking job. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. It was like a long range build. So if you wanted to fight enemies from a distance, you could do that. Or you had this one, which was close range, so you can really play how you wanted to really play. And that was pretty fucking cool. Like, it's not bad. It's a pretty fun system. I had a blast with it. And yeah, and then the monsters are super cool. They look great. They play great. I played every single one of them. Goliath, fucking like classic tank build, like just gorilla Harambe monkey dude. He's just like, I will fucking ruin your day, by the way, with everything that I have. up close and personal. He's ready to fuck your wife. Um, and yeah, he throws rocks. He beats the shit out of people. He charges. I don't know what else he has. I don't remember, but he's a very like in your face kind of monster if that's your playstyle. And then you had Kraken. So Kraken would float around basically and had lightning strikes. It would hit people around it. It would have like a lightning strike. I remember it would have like maybe like a bubble around it. I don't fucking remember. So if that's what floats your tea. What the hell am I saying? If that floats your boat. You had Wraith. Wraith was cool. Another floating uh monster, and it would like phase small distances, so it could like do a small teleport. And I think it had a decoy, so it was like a manipulative, in your head, psychological fucking warfare up here, type of monster. This is your gaslighting monster. If you're a Latina chick, if you're Boricua, then this is your fucking guy. This is your queen, slay queen. And it was good. If that was your playstyle, you could play like that. It also had like a pounce. It was definitely like, yo, use your decoy and have them attack that, and then pounce from behind and does more damage and burst away small distances. That's your playstyle. Cool, you had that. What's another one? And the big boy. Fucking one of my favorite ones. You had Behemoth. Yes, that big boy. So he would turn into a rock, specifically turn into a ball and like roll around. It was great because you could just fucking you could squish people with it. Also does damage, and you can use it to run away or attack them. It's a fun time. You had a long ass tongue and you were huge, so you're really meant to be fucking in there, in their ass. You really gotta. If that's your play style, then this is the monster for you. So I played the fuck out of him. I don't know what else he had. I'm sure he had like some wall. Oh yeah, I think he did have a wall. So he had like a wall, and then like a ball form, and then the tongue, and then like a smash or some shit like that. And then again, mind you, every single time you level up, not level up, uh, evolve. I forgot what it's called. The name of the fucking game. My bad, OG. Every time you evolve, you get different points, and then you can play however you want and more. It was a great time. Me personally, I never remember any issue with me not being able to find the monster or anything, which is one of the big gripes of it, right? Like that's kind of why I fucking either that or obviously death of any game, low server counts, like people just not playing the game. Um, I don't know what else could have killed it. It was a great game. I fucking loved it. And I wish it came back. Really, like imagine Evolve if it came back 2024, but actually better than it was. I was gonna say good. The first game was already good, but if it had, I don't know, it drops and it has 6 monsters and they're all as good as they were in the first one. More hunters, more maps. Like it'd be a great time. What more could you want? It played great. The game played great. Most of the characters were pretty interesting. The monsters were all great. I don't think there's a single monster out there that's bad, really. They all had different play styles. They could have added a lot more to the game. Imagine if every time you evolved, you were able to do like, I don't know, some other shit. Like, I don't know if the game had perks, but perks would have been cool. Oh, use this build and you get 10% more speed or something, or shit like that. I know that they had like certain things in the map. I think like certain animals that you could eat as a monster that would give you a little bit more juice, let's just say. I know there was shit like that, but I don't know, something else would have been nice if every time you evolved. I don't know, I'm not a fucking game developer. I could think of something cool. I have no idea, but if it was better than it already was, that'd be fire. That'd be really good. Well, it was great. It was a really good game, and I really wish they could bring that shit back in 2024. I think it would absolutely slay Queen, 100%. It's a great game. They just need to add more shit to the game That's it. I wish that game would come back right now. I would love to play it right now. I'm sure you probably even can't because how the fucking Xbox is set up or whatever the hell. And not only that, but who is actually playing the game right now? I'm sure I wouldn't even find a match. I love games like that though. That game design is a fire. It's great. It's fun as fuck. Like there's things for both sides. It's balanced. It has a pretty decent class system, and it's nothing too crazy. Just kind of the basic ones. A good hunter team could play, could pretty much win any monster. What the hell did I just say? Any group of hunters, a good group of hunters, can beat pretty much any monster. Whether it's the best fucking Goliath in the world or whatever, good team, I'm pretty sure can take him down. Like, it's balanced, right? Or am I fucking crazy? Is that something that I'm forgetting completely? If the game was insanely not balanced, I don't fucking know. I think it was pretty balanced. I don't remember. I mean, sometimes we'd get our ass handed to us by a really good monster. We'd get fucking. We'd get. What do we get? We'd get fucking. We'd get pow, 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 pow. We'd get didified. We'd get we'd get the diddler. That's what would happen. Um, I do remember getting my ass absolutely handed to me in that game a couple times. But sure, like it happens, and you guys can still hot patch the game and balance it out and shit. There's things you can fucking do, you know? As game developers, fuck, I'm mad at them because I love that game and I wish it could have been everything that it said it would have been, and it was kind of popular for a little bit, but then that's it. Like it didn't do anything. It had a couple more hunters. People played it for like a year, maybe two. I played it for more than that, and then yeah, and then it just died, and it sucks because there's you know these companies, they put so much fucking money into these games like Concord. We don't even talk about that. But they just waste money on games that they think are gonna be the next big thing, so much potential, this and that, and they fucking suck. Like they're ass. So why not put that money in games that you've already shown are good and you can do good and just put money on that shit? That'd be good. Like, it's just I don't know. I wish they did a better job with that. It was a great game, and I wish that shit would come back like right now. I'd be on that every day. Are you shitting me? It was a great game. 10 out of 10. Um, but yeah, that was kind of my whole evolve spiel. This all honestly started, by the way. Shout out to this fucking guy, cause he's the one that I mean, I think about the game here and there, but I was just scrolling on YouTube right now, and this guy popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't thought about this game or seen anything about it in a minute." So shout out to Uhim, Uhim, Uhami, the boy. He's trying to bring Evolve back, and I was like, "Oh, this is amazing, dog, yo! I love that fucking game." And I wish I really did make a comeback. I really did. So everybody fucking go play the game, buy the game, do this. That's basically what I'm saying is I'm sponsored. This is a sponsored stream, a sponsored video. Yeah, okay. Not happening ever, by the way. Unless it's Wall Wall. Yeah, but it's not happening.